Hey everybody, so in this video I want to talk about Journey Together and the upcoming Team Rocket set and my plans for investing in that because they have changed a little bit just in response to what's happened over the past couple months. And we'll talk about it all in this video, but before I get too in depth into it, I want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, pokeinvesting. Pokeinvesting is a Discord service that offers you the fastest notifications for drops, restocks, and deals on Pokemon product. They cover all the main regions of the world, the US, Canada, uh, Australia, Europe, Japan. They cover pretty much all the main websites as well. So whether you want to track Walmart, Target, Safari Zone, Forge and Fire, etc., they're definitely following it. They're probably the biggest reason I got all 50 of my Prismatic Evolutions ETBs from Walmart, as well as my 151 restocks during the holidays. Without their notifications, I probably would not have got any of that. And a lot of people are having success with Journey Together through them as well right now. And I imagine I'm going to be using them in the coming month to get some pre-orders in for Team Rocket, which we're going to talk about in this video. And it's $7.99 a month if you want to join. There's also a 3-day free trial if you want to hop in there and see what it's all about. You can also cancel your subscription at any time, so that's great as well. And after you use your 3-day free trial, if you want to get a subscription, you can use the code PROFIT25 for 25% off your first month. So again, thank you to PokeNotify for sponsoring this video. Now, moving into this, obviously Journey Together, I did not pre-order any Journey Together. I had multiple opportunities to buy at MSRP and below. And I thought that, the set just, it didn't look good. Even before cards came out, I just thought it was ridiculous. People were paying MSRP for the product. Now, I still hold that I'm probably going to be able to get some of this product below MSRP in the future. If things do come back in stock before release, we do see more pre-orders at Hobbiesville, I'm actually probably just going to buy a case now, just to get some exposure. And my plan is to go bigger into these sets in the future. And again, I still think that Journey Together is quite mid. I really don't think it's that good. I am a fan of the Salamence card. I like the Zoroark with N. Lily's card, it's a Clefairy, but it's Lily's going to be in it. It'll have a little bit of value. I'm actually a bigger fan of the IR cards. The Meowth is awesome, which I imagine is going to have some value, especially with Team Rocket coming. The Articuno is great. I like the Whale Lord as well. So there's going to be some decent depth to the set. I don't think there's going to be anything crazy. I don't imagine any of these SARs are going to be $200-300. I could be wrong. Who knows? It's going to depend on pull rates, and maybe the waifu tax comes back, or maybe people just like N. Like I imagine the Zoroark could compete as the most expensive, maybe Salamence, but I do think this is kind of just a quite bland artwork. But anyways, point being, it's still a mid set in my opinion, but I am planning to invest into it. But I do want to get some exposure early on, and if prices come down, I'm just going to dollar cost average in. Now with something like the Team Rocket set that is going to come in the future, it's going to be based on Heatwave Arena, which actually releases March 14th. So we're probably going to start getting some leaks on PokeBeach probably within the next week or so. I think that it'll be interesting to see what the Garchomp looks like. We've got some pretty decent Garchomp cards in the past. The Trainer Gallery from Astral Radiance, the EXSAR or SIR, whatever it is, from Paradox Rift. And, depending on what that card looks like, as well as the Rocket's Mewtwo, which is going to be part of the glory of Team Rocket, we could have a really banger set. I'll bring up the Mewtwo from Shining Legends. If we get a really nice artwork like that one, and, combine that with some other Rocket Pokemon, right? Because we're not going to be getting Dark Pokemon. It says that here there will be no Dark Pokemon, courtesy of PokeBeach. But we could get some other good Rocket one, right? We could get a Snorlax. We could get an Entei, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mimikyu over here as well. I'd love to see a nice Mimikyu SIR. Zapdos, yeah, I already talked about that. Suicune as well. So there's lots of options that they could go down when it comes to giving us a really, really strong set. And for that reason, I'm going to be going a lot heavier into Team Rocket compared to Journey Together. And even though I haven't seen any of the cards in the set yet, I can't imagine it's going to be worse than Journey Together. And if Journey Together out the gate is pre-ordering on eBay for about $200 USD, same thing on TCG Player, right? Like if it's consistently pre-ordering in this range, pre-release, I imagine Team Rocket's going to be even more ridiculous. It's probably going to be closer to $250, maybe even $300. Now we could get larger print runs, right? So don't put every single dollar you have into Team Rocket out the gate. I think there are going to be buying opportunities over the next couple of years, but I'm definitely planning to get some exposure because at release of Journey Together, everything pretty much sold out instantly. Sleeve boosters were gone, the booster bundles were gone, and look, these were even limited to 5 apiece. The ETBs were gone, which actually has a pretty cool promo, I'm not gonna lie. So, it's good to see that these went, and the booster boxes as well at MSRP. Everything was gone, which I thought that was weird just because Hobbiesville had so many pre-orders up below 211 Canadian, and I mean, you get 1% back, you get 1% back in shop cash, so it just seemed weird to me that they sold out instantly, but I guess people wanted them. Point being, once the Team Rocket stuff comes up, it's going to be gone instantly too, right? You're going to have a couple minutes, maybe half an hour, depending on how big of a print run and how many pre-order sites put up. But that's my plan, is to go probably 2 cases at release for Team Rocket. If I can get 2 cases, I think that's kind of unrealistic. If I get a case, I'll be happy. Honestly, even a box, I wouldn't be mad, but I will try and get 1 or 2 cases at release. ETBs, I'll probably end up getting some PC ETBs if it's a good promo as well, if possible. Again, that's going to be, heavy competition as well, but let's see if I can find the promo. It doesn't look like they have updated the promo for the website, but I've seen it on Twitter. It looks pretty decent. So I imagine if we get a solid promo for the Team Rocket PC ETBs once those come out. And again, we don't even know if the set's going to be called Team Rocket or if it's going to be called something else, but those are going to be very expensive as well. So I'm going heavy. That's basically the point I want to get across in this video. Do I think Team Rocket's going to be as bad as Journey Together? No. I imagine with just so much hype around the set, Pokemon knows there's going to be a lot of hype around the set. The main chase card in the set is going to be a Mewtwo compared to something like in this set, it's going to be what? Zoroark, maybe the Salamence, maybe the Lily's Clefairy. Like, there really isn't too much in this set to get excited about. But in Team Rocket, we're going to have that Mewtwo. We're going to have a Garchomp, more than likely as well. Cynthia's Garchomp. And just with the potential for there to be Entei in here, Suicune, Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, all of these cards, Snorlax as well, it's over here somewhere. I think the set is just going to be so deep. There's going to be huge potential for it to be the best set in Scarlet and Violet era, and maybe even challenge Prismatic Evolutions, right? So that's all I really wanted to get across in this video. I'll leave links down below if you want to check out PokeNotify. I really recommend that you guys have a notification service ready to go, especially if you are trying to get some of these pre-orders. It's just going to be crazy over the next month and a half, how things go down. So thank you so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.